hey girl, you up? Always.
Hey girl, you up?
Man boys, fuck boys, playboys, boys. Do they ever grow up? Well, if I think you haven't, I'm going to call you a Peter Pan. So that's what we're calling this episode. Peter Pans. And I'll be your Wendy. Now, let's meet some lost boys. Swiping right on them, we have Neil and we have Drew.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello. Thank you.
You guys
Hello.
doing good?
Yes,
All is well.
So first off, I've known Drew for 15 years.
at least.
Something
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
We don't want to age ourselves too much, so maybe we'll say like 5 years.
Done.
I have met Neil for the whole amount of 4 minutes, maybe. And Drew and Neil do not know each other.
Correct.
We're paired you guys tonight because, to my knowledge, Drew I know, is over 40, never married,
Correct.
no children.
Correct.
We also know that Neil is over 40, never married, no children.
100%.
You are both businessmen in the industry, actors, ADs. You have many, many accolades to your names. But we don't care about that on this show. We only care about love, dating, women, successes, failures, and whatnot. Oh, see, you're
Let's
already
go.
taking a sip.
Yep.
So the first question we ask everybody is, why were you single? I'm going to Drew first.
Just haven't found the right one yet.
How long have you been single?
5 years.
And before your last girlfriend, what was the longest before that?
4 years. 4 years. 3 years.
Oh, okay. So
So yeah.
it's serial monogamous.
Yep.
Interesting. Neil, why are you single?
I love my peace. I love my freedom. And most important, I never want to feel controlled.
Got it. Okay. So you haven't found the right one.
Mhm.
You enjoy your singlehood and you don't want to be controlled.
Yes.
So,
Open.
okay, dating wise, are you on any apps, Drew?
Yes, but I don't really. It's not like actively on them. Like I just look at it and go, and then I'm
Okay, so what apps are you on? Like in and out?
Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder,
Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about the same. I have two more, League and Raya currently.
which you have to pay for, right?
You don't have to pay for the League, no.
Maybe
Well,
the guys do.
No, you can.
Okay.
You can pay to get more access.
All of them. Yeah.
But you know what? It's I don't need more access because it's a lot of access already. Like I
Yeah,
can
different
barely,
for women, as we discussed one
we,
time.
we
Yeah.
can barely keep up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Drew and I talked about this in a bar one
true.
time. I opened my Tinder profile and I had 3,700 likes.
Likes, yep.
And how many did you have, Drew?
And there's like 20.
So no,
And
it's
I'm like,
different.
I look at yours, I'm like, are you serious right
Yeah.
now? I'm like,
Yeah.
3,000. I'm like, she goes, what? How many do you have? Like hundreds? I'm like, no, 20.
Yeah.
This is not looks thing, it's just men and women.
Yeah.
Women get more swipes. But what I do think is that men just swipe. Just
Sure.
swipe with no intention on potentially ever talking to you or dating you.
I think it's more of a numbers game for guys. That's what we've been raised. Basically, you just throw out a net and whatever you catch, you take. So it's like,
Okay.
try 1,000. If you get 10 back, there you go.
Do you agree with that, Neil?
Yeah, you got to remember it's 10 girls per man easily. So the numbers are always right away. This is not going to move it along. And same thing, whatever you can catch.
Okay, so wait, 10 to guy. Where do you get that? Is that a stat you mean?
Yeah, I believe it's like a world stat. There's more women than men.
Can we look that up?
Ratios are like 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 in some cases.
As in single men versus single women?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there are more single men.
Okay. Look, there was a time, and it feels like yesterday, mid 2000s, 2010, 2012.
Uh-huh.
You go to the hottest nightclubs or Vegas, automatically more women than men, automatically. And that was just one thing I guess you would just hear everywhere.
Well-
Oh yeah, there's more men than women all the time, and that's just like a world stat or something. But now I guess we made it
Maybe
aware
not.
that's not true.
Did that on purpose. They would like put more women in the bars, let people put more women in the bars. The guys would come, spend money.
Would you been in a bunch of clubs downtown?
We did.
We're in denial, basically. My point is the club is still hip and happening for
Yep.
us. And I agree. I still to this day, I feel like women get let in easier,
Yep.
Yes.
whisked through, because to your point, then guys are in the line, they see it, but women go in, they're like, ooh.
Yep.
So I do think that's a business
Yeah.
strategy.
And they're more willing to spend money in bottle
Yeah.
service.
And let me bring up one more thing. If you're going to Vegas to a pool party, I used to do that a lot before. Same thing. You want the nicer day bed and so on. When I would get to the club, talk to the host, The way I used to party, it's just me, and I would have like 5 girls. That's it.
Because
yeah.
girls want free drinks.
Yes, you
Right.
can do
It's
that.
like you see a single guy by himself,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, they know what you're
I
looking
will
for.
tell you that we do. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. This
Yes.
has like been ingrained since I faked ID in former Yugoslavia, ordering wine at age 12. We like free drinks.
Yeah. But when we also been trained to provide the drink. Exactly. It's like,
Right.
oh, it's like a way to have a conversation with you or to
Right.
engage with you.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
like, let me buy you a drink.
Yeah,
And now you're like, you feel like you're in.
yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
best way, and this is what's worked for me in the club scene. Like, if you're out partying club scene, you want to meet girls, like girls after to date. You better be nice and invite her friends as well. It's much easier. You're in
That's true.
much better.
So, okay, so back to what I define as the Peter Pan syndrome, right? If you do a little deep dive, like, is it that simple? You just haven't found the right one.
Well, for example, like I just went with a friend to buy a car, right? And it was an expensive car. And she spent like a lot of money. And every detail she was going over with a fine tooth comb. Like she was like, what's this scratch right here? I want that fixed. Why is there a dent in the leather? I want that fixed, you know? And that's only like 90 grand, right? For that car, which is a lot of money.
Only 90 grand.
But
Yeah,
now
that's a
think
lot.
about if you're dating somebody, like what the investment is as far as how long you're with them, the time you're with them, whatever. But why are we so keen on settling with that? You know, like you're spending all your time, which is valuable, all your money, which is obviously you worked for, to then just settle with somebody. You know, it's like, why not also then like go over a fine tooth comb with them and be like, hey, I want somebody that makes me happy, that hits all the things that I want.
Okay, well,
You know?
hitting all the things is not happening because
Well,
no
so
one
that's- I
is
know.
perfect.
No,
But you
exactly.
you can, but like
But
you
also
just
why
want
settle?
someone who's. So my list is pretty simple. I've gone over it on the show multiple times, but it's like, okay, I need to be attracted to you, obviously.
Yep.
Like, but
That's the
again,
first thing.
my attraction window is pretty wide. I don't have
Good
a
actor.
one.
Oh, I know for sure. Yes.
I like, yeah, exactly. Drew said, that's for sure. There's a wide.
There's a
net,
wide range.
very
Yes.
wide
There's no-
range
yes.
of what I'm attracted to.
Yes.
But I do think that if you have a super narrow attraction field, like down to like inches and hair and everything, yeah, you're obviously going to have a harder time. For
Or
me,
maybe
it's like,
easier time. Now you know what you want. And then you'll only go for that person.
sure.
You know?
But then you'd really have to put looks as the most important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're also that person and also being, let's say, intellectual if you're into that,
Yep.
or into football, and great in bed, and a great cook. If they're all deal breakers, you're
Sure.
looking at like an AI person.
Yeah.
How long is your list?
I mean, not as a guy, not really
Drew
that
just
long.
goes perfect, perfect,
No,
perfect.
exactly. And like,
No, seriously.
honestly, like people always say, they go like, I don't really have a type. I'm just more like my net is so wide. I like
You don't
everything.
have a type either.
Yeah. And it's just, but I think more it's like after attraction, there's like usually something else where you're just like, you know, like whether it be
Okay, give me an ick.
like religion, for example. If somebody's too
Okay.
like Catholic, like, or too Christian, I'm always like, because like they're
Okay.
just like, I don't know, like it's like, oh, sorry, I can't do this on Sunday, or I don't know. It's like, I'm like, really, like you're that into that? I don't know why. And I was raised Catholic, I was raised Christian, you know.
Uh huh.
But like for now, I'm just like, if you're that into like religion and whatever, I had a girlfriend tell me, she's like, I fear for you. And I'm like, why do you fear for me? And she's like,
Wow.
I fear that like once you die, you're going to hell. Like
Oh.
you don't believe in God anymore.
Oh.
And I was just like, okay.
That I
Yeah.
understand. I think you are a little surgical. I think knowing you, Drew, like, you know, a little trait here and there will be like a no for you.
Yeah.
Just that's me pulling it because I know you. But I do not know Neil. So what are your yeses and nos?
So yeah, very similar to Drew. Born and raised Catholic, Christian, same thing. I'm open-minded to, and I've gone out with other girls of other religions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've noticed, and I stay away from the Christian girls that go to church every Sunday because they seem to be the angriest ones. They seem I'm going to pray for you. They seem to be the ones memorizing the Bible, like everything that the Bible says that you're not supposed to do, they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Got
totally
it.
hypocritical, like, look at what I memorized today, and I'm the number one person at the class. I'm like, wait a minute, we're not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff. So they're judging you.
Okay.
And what I have noticed for me is dating women that are not Christian, their actions are more Christian. Yeah, they're not memorizing the Bible, they're not going to church on Sunday, but their actions are more Christian based, as in conservative, stay home, let the man lead. those kind of things. That's what I have ran into.
Oh, mega Christian, we're taking away is been challenging for both of you, and that's like a no.
Yeah.
Right? Religion is an interesting thing for me as well. Someone incredibly super religious of any religion,
Yeah.
I would have a hard time to adjust to that.
Yep.
And I have dated never a Buddhist, but I have dated like Jewish, Muslim, Christian, like I've you know, and again, there are different levels of those
Yeah.
religions. Looks, you're pretty broad.
Yep.
Right? Finances?
No.
No?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. We were out like drinking one night, or you told me about some night where you were out. Some girl wanted to come home and have sex with you, and you were now that you're 40 plus, you're like, oh, I don't even want to make coffee the next day. I can't be bothered.
But no, it's more like she was too clingy, I guess. And I can tell that was like how am I gonna get her out of my house situation
So she was your type, but too clingy.
right away. Exactly.
Oh.
Like always just like too like I just met you and she was too already involved. And
Okay.
it was like, yeah, like I could tell like it was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna come back to your place because like I just crashed there, and then I'd be like, okay, well, I got things to do. It's noon. Can you maybe?
you know what's coming.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you putting on the apps that you're looking for? Long term, short term?
Long
I don't
term.
know yet. Long term.
Yeah.
Okay. Over
But-
to you, Neil.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
go-
was saying
go.
though, like in that situation was also that girl wasn't a girl who I was gonna see myself going any further than just sex with.
Right. She
You know.
wasn't your. You felt it wasn't your jam.
Exactly. I don't like if it was somebody I was interested in, then I was like, I'd like stay
Right.
the whole day, stay the week. I don't care.
But 30-year-old Drew might say, "Fuck it."
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'd have been
so,
like, let's go.
so that's what we're
I
saying.
can sacrifice.
40-year-old Drew is
Yeah.
like,
Been there, yeah.
clingy stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
What about your type?
I like simple, just a girl obviously takes care of herself. I like girls that are more, you
Tall,
know,
short, black, white, Asian.
thin, petite. I mostly go out with Asian women.
Oh.
I travel a lot to Asia, so most of the women I meet are Asian based. But I'm open-minded to everything. It just
Okay.
never happened.
You're drawn to Asian women.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
It just never
Right.
happened though with other women, other demographics. Just I don't know, just doesn't happen.
Sure.
And I like the women that are just very, I would say, yeah, more traditional.
Meaning that like a man leads and she cooks and
Yes.
cleans a little bit, like
Yes.
it's a traditional household.
Yeah, traditional.
Oh.
I really like a woman that that's not going to challenge me. Instead, more she's going to be there as a cheerleader supporting me. So let's say if I'm going to work or audition, whatever that may be, she's there like, oh, how'd it go? You know, you're the best. I want to see you do well. Not challenging me or saying, well, today at the office I had to deal with this, so you don't understand my life and so on. So
But can she talk about her life
Of
and
course.
be like, hey, this is what happened with me today?
absolutely, yeah.
When you say challenge you, what do you mean? Like, give an example of like a challenge.
I've gone out with very beautiful career-driven women. For some reason, I meet a lot of doctors, and they still want the tradition at home.
Oh,
So it's interesting where they're bringing up, their day at work and the drama with dealing with corporate and pharmaceutical and that kind of stuff. I've heard stories like this or clients, and there I am talking about my day. But again, for myself, really, I don't really need to share too much about my day because what I do bring home, it's going to be a completely clean slate. Free, no outside, nothing on the outside's coming into the home.
oh, you
Or
don't want to
such as
talk about
that.
your day so much.
No.
So if she wants to talk a lot about her day, that's too much for you.
I'm okay with that. I'm there to listen. If she wants advice, I'll give it to her. But I'm not going to be there as an everyday person. This is what happened today at the office. And then no, that's where it's like, no, that's too much now.
Oh, I know that women, we do like to come home in general and talk about our day. Like, again, like women can come after me, but I generally feel that's the case. I do try to call girlfriends and talk about my day more, but most of the times with my ex and my ex-husband that I try to do it. And yeah, and every time I ask them, how's your day? Good?
Good.
Fun. No, all is well.
Right. So I'm sorry, like that part is like, that's just women, you know?
Yeah.
So if that bothers you, yeah, you might have an issue. I mean, I don't know. Okay, what else? Does she have to know how to cook? Drew?
No.
No, she doesn't.
Doesn't have to cook.
And most
No.
likely
Old school.
I usually like to clean because I like it to be clean.
You like it to be clean.
Yeah.
I'm usually the
you
one that
clean?
is.
Yeah, I like to do my own cleaning.
You
I
don't
do.
need a woman that can cook.
No.
No.
How
uh-uh.
refreshing.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I like cooking too.
No, me too. I like
Sure.
to cook, but you know, a lot of women find pressure in like these more traditional, if it's sold that way.
Yeah.
Okay, what about, do you want kids, Drew, still, or you do?
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want kids? You want kids?
Open-minded to it, but that's a very serious thing.
Kids are not on your mind.
No.
I mean,
But would you date someone that has kids?
Yeah. Okay with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're okay with that.
Yeah.
Because also in 40 plus, that becomes
Exactly.
an
Oh,
inevitable
yeah. Man,
situation.
if you meet a woman with no kids, you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Right.
I will say it's a little it's a little bit not like a turn off, a little bit like hesitation when they say like I have like small kids full time, because then it's like, well then like how, like I don't know like how the like free time.
Kids.
Yeah.
I can tell you, dating someone with small kids, a lot harder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Small kids is it's like the hardest time when they're listen, bigger kids, bigger problems.
Exactly.
But,
But
small
you can,
children
like,
are
make
time
that-
consuming
Yep.
and draining. When I date, because I swipe on a lot of dads, right? I prefer if the children are older.
Yeah.
Because that's a little more chill.
Yep.
And to your point, the custody is a big thing.
Yeah.
Like full time, obviously, you then Drew are like, "Ugh, how's this gonna work? Are you
Exactly.
would you be okay with full time, Neil?
I'm okay. I actually, I've
Like the
got,
kid moves into your house with the mom kind of thing?
yeah. You know, it's funny. I'll tell you, some of the women that I've dated have like a 5-year-old. I had a toddler, 6-year-old, and I'll tell them, come to my house, come to the beach, hang out. You know, if you girls want to, I mean, bring the
Oh, your
kids
bitch
and
have
so
no
on.
problem with kids.
No, I have no problem with the kids because what I've noticed going out with those mothers is that, hey, if I'm inviting them with the kids, hang out during the day, take a walk, beach, whatever that is, the park. At the end of the day, the kid's tired. The mom's all, go ahead and go to sleep in the other room, and the mom wants to hang out, you know, do some whatever stuff. Yeah.
Ah.
So if you can handle that with a single mom, she'll want to stay the night at the house.
She wants to stay the night
Oh, yeah.
because she wants to be taken care of.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you find that single moms might be, it's more easy to get laid with single moms?
That's automatic, much easier. Yeah.
It is much easier.
Yeah.
That's what I'm, okay.
Yeah, automatic. Seriously, from a guy's point of view,
Uh-huh.
if a guy meets a single mom, he's that's the first night automatic.
Really?
That's how most guys are going to be thinking.
Really?
Yeah, most guys.
Interesting. Have you been with any single moms?
Because if guys, I'll
I
give you
have,
and
but I mean, I'm like,
you know what? I'm sorry. Before I forget here, if you're hanging out with your buddies
Uh-huh.
and the guy says they're going out with a single mom, and if the guy says nothing happened on the first night, they're like, dude, you're like, what a waste. Like, how could you? You're a failure.
Really? What if he likes the single mom and wants to like wait a little bit to have sex? Maybe he's like really into her.
You know what's funny is I've met guys like that, and the single moms kind of get upset because they're like, single moms already, from what I've seen, is more, hey, you know, I already have a child, and let's go have a good time.
Ah, I mean, I'm a single mom. I'll be honest. If I like somebody, I'm not having sex with you the first night.
but see, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, women are the ones that put this like time frame and restrictions on things.
Okay, so if I have sex with you the first night, we meet, we on a first date, we match online, we go on we have a couple of drinks or whatever we want to do. I go home with you that night and we have sex. Does that rule me out as a long-time girlfriend?
No,
No.
No.
no, no. I'm going to tell you right now a quick
Why do
story.
you do these games?
Yeah.
Exactly. Why do we do these games? Exactly.
No, you know what's
No.
funny?
Doesn't.
I met some women on the first night and had some pretty good, pretty long relationships
Really?
that
Like
way
how
because they
long?
just like a solid year, and then after that, just like, hey, is this going to
So it
progress
had
now?
nothing to do with it. The one
No.
night stand had nothing to do
I
with
remember we talked about this too. I go, and you're like, that's not true. Where it's like, if you're not making out with the person on the first date,
it. Yeah.
it will never happen.
I do-
100%.
And you said,
Guaranteed.
yeah.
Yes.
No, I actually do make out on the first date.
Yes.
That I do. And if I don't, I always go, like, thank you, but I had a nice time.
Yeah.
And I try to keep it to like, I mean, I've been out, one guy I was with for like 2 hours and I knew, like, maybe he wasn't bad. Like, he came in and sat down. I was like, okay, you're not bad in real life. And then we talked. It was like 40 minutes in. He's like, yeah, one time I picked up this 24-year-old on a plane. And I mean, we were together for like 2 years. And as he started
How old
talking,
was he? He was how old?
he was like 50.
Okay, 50. And she was
And-
24.
Yeah. That story alone gave me the ick.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, this was a nice night. Thank you so much.
Well, first of all, no guy on a date should ever be talking about ex and other dating. Like, that's just you
Good one.
should
Yeah.
never do that.
I actually agree
And
with you.
I've gone out with girls that try to trick me into that. So tell me about your ex. Oh, that's I don't know what.
I've got the question like, hey, how, like, why you basically why are you single? Which is why we start with this. Like,
Yeah.
hey, why
Yeah.
are you single? Like, what's your deal? And I became my relationship ended over summer, and we were together for 6 years. That's I'll go there.
Yeah.
Because I think it says something about me, like that I like long-term relationships, and you know what I mean. But I agree with you. Apart from that, no,
I guess it's good to be honest, but also it's like sometimes you don't want to necessarily bring your
overshare.
whole house on the first date.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't think so either.
Floodlighting, apparently.
Yeah,
Floodlighting is when you're like blast with your stuff.
And if
on
you
a
like
first
it,
date.
then you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting. Okay, so Neil, are you on the apps?
Well, here's the funny thing. I have I've not been on any dating apps for quite a few years. I completely have just quit it.
Oh,
And I have done, and all the girls that I meet are going to be outside
in the wild.
in the wild.
IRL.
And, yeah. And nothing, not a bar, not like a social place. It's going to be your just
Whole Foods?
someplace, normal
Where
place.
what is a normal place?
Trader
The
Joe's?
bus stop. Like, where's a normal place?
Bus
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, that could be like at the
Give me an example.
sushi restaurant. at
Okay,
the-
where did you meet your last fling? When did you meet her?
Actually, at a ramen, like a restaurant.
In a restaurant.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, like one of the servers.
Yeah.
Like one of the girls, like
Sure.
barely could speak English, that kind of thing, and just there and, hey, how are you? Oh, no, okay, and things like that. Yeah.
You're just picking up the waitress. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
I have tried my fair share of flirting with bartenders,
Yep.
which one time Drew and I went out, and I did like the bartender,
Hit on him
and
hardcore.
I did hit on him hardcore for like 20 minutes, I
Yep.
think.
And then he goes,
then
and he goes, well, he's more my type.
Oh man.
it's true. It's
Wow.
true. I fell flat because the bartender was batting for the other team.
Yeah.
The disappointment filled the room at that point.
You were so into him too.
was
You were
so
like,
into him.
he's so hot. His hair is so good.
I loved his
Hindsight
hair.
makes sense why his hair was so good.
Yes, now it makes sense. 'Cause I was like, oh,
But see, it's also so easy. If like, she'd be like, I went out and met out with a guy last night. And the guys are like, I got nothing again.
Yes, that's another thing I forgot to say is social media. If you're active and keeping it real, like you posting your real stories or whatever that is, you'll start having people, hey, how you doing? Or I like this and so on. That's another way.
oh.
I'm just always active on my social media.
Social media is
How
better,
are
you
the
think?
women though that you're meeting on social media?
It's everything. It could be from single older mothers, women in their 50s, women that are in their 20s and 30s. It ranges.
So they're following you?
Yes. That following, or I've gotten likes and messages. Yes.
Okay, social media. I don't really pick up on social media. I literally just use the apps and the wild, and it's plenty. But I think if you're not on the apps, I understand social media.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, we're just trying to connect with people.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, give me each of you a terrible first date story. What is one of your worst first dates?
Well, you
Drew's
know
already
my
laughing.
story.
Well, go for it.
Back when I was on social media or on dating apps, I was in Charlotte on Tinder and met this. I mean, she was really attractive, and obviously, like, the photos can be deceiving. So when she showed up, she actually looked like her photo, and I was like, "Wow, this is refreshing." Went to a fancy restaurant. It was great. I mean, we got along perfectly. We had drinks, everything else, and we went to another bar. We played pool. She was good at pool. I love playing pool. So that was fun. And then it's like, well, let's go back to the hotel that I'm staying at. We'll leave your card there. We'll get a drink and we'll go somewhere else. And she's like, let's go. So we get back to the crew hotel, which again, it's the hotel I'm staying at. All the crew members are there. We frequent the bar a lot. So the bartender knows me, the manager knows me. And we get there and all of a sudden, like a light switch just flips. And she was like, why are you being so mean to my friends? And I'm like, who are your friends? And she's like, you're so condescending to them. Like, what do they do to you? And I was like, I'm sorry, like, did I miss something? Like, who were your friends that I was condescending to? And then out of nowhere, she just starts yelling at me, like being like, you're an asshole. I can't believe you're that way to my friends. Like, I can't believe you do this to me. And I was like, what are you referring to? And creates a scene. And of course, I have coworkers that are there at the bar as well. And they're like, what the hell is happening?
What is Drew doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then she's like, I'm leaving. And I'm like, yeah, you should leave because I have no idea what's happening.
Right.
But then I was like, oh God, no, she's gonna drive. We've been drinking a lot. She can't drive. So I chase after her. I'm like, can you please just not drive right now? Let me get your keys. You can crash in my room. Like, I'll sleep on the couch. You can sleep in the bed. Like, but I don't want you driving. And she's like, well, fine. Even though you're such an asshole, I'll go back upstairs with you. And I was like, whatever. So
Nice of you to make sure she's not driving.
Yes.
You didn't have that responsibility. And
Yeah.
well, you as a human, you did, but
Yeah.
not all guys would.
So we get up to my hotel room, and then we get into the room. She goes even more ballistic and was like, why are my dogs missing? Who let my dogs out?
See, Drew's a good guy. He should
Yes.
find somebody. Okay, go ahead.
So I let her in. So my house keys were on the counter. She takes my house keys and then like makes them into like, a fist and then tries to stab me with my house keys.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It
And,
was obviously
like-
not fun at the time.
Well, obviously I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And like, So
Oh my God, Drew.
I'm just like, you need to calm down. And she's like yelling and screaming, trying to stab you with my keys. And I literally had to like put her in the bed and like tuck her in so she couldn't get out. And then like she finally just passes out on the bed. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And so I passed out on the couch. And in the morning, she wakes me up and she's like, hi, did I get weird last night? And I'm like, yes, you can say that. And she's like, I'm sorry. I got like, when I was younger, I got hit by a car and unfortunately had a little bit of brain damage. And when I drink, I can get crazy. And I'm like, could you maybe have told me this beforehand? We maybe could not have drank on the
Oh
dates.
my God. Drew,
Yep.
this is a crazy story. I mean, it's hard to top that. It's a blind date.
Yeah.
Neil, any first date stories that stands out for you?
Yeah. So very interesting, kind of similar. So I had a first date. I travel a lot to Asia. So I met a girl that's in Japan, talking through the media. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm visiting Japan this time of year. I should come on down here. You stay at my house. Stay with me. So fantastic.
Hold on a second. You did not know that she was a stranger.
Yeah, just
You
know
know-
through online media talking.
Right. So
That's
then
it.
you're not scared to stay with a stranger.
No.
Different guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different guy. It's
Oh.
pretty girl, and we did face chat and all that
Oh, okay,
stuff
fair
for a few
enough.
months
Okay.
already.
Okay.
And nice. And anyways, so I arrive, picks me up from the airport. We spend the whole day. I arrive at 5 a.m. So we spend the whole day, city, drinking, having a good time, just having a blast. Finally, the night's over. Get back to her house. Then after everything's well, stay the night, sleep with her, the whole thing. Then next thing you know, at 7 a.m. she wakes up. Mind you, this is March. In March in Japan, it's snowing. It's very cold. After wakes up at 7, and then taking a shower, she switches the button to the water to be cold water. It's freezing. It's freezing. Yeah, because you have to push a button to turn the hot water.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're taking the shower and she pushes a button
Yes.
that then switches it to cold
Good to cold. Yeah.
while you're in there.
In the shower. It's freezing. Does that. I said, hey, let me just finish first. Let me just finish really quick. And then after I put my towel on, she said, okay, you need to leave now. Mom, I didn't book a hotel. I don't know like where I can go right now. No one's going to answer the phone if I call somebody. Like, where do I go? And we're staying outside of the city. So it's a good train ride and the whole thing. And I know my way around, but this was a whole new area, a little different, kind of more countryside.
Sure.
So anyways, at 7 a.m, I'm already just putting on, luckily I took a quick shower and I'm carrying my suitcase in the snow. I go to the train station. The station is not open yet. And she already just kicked me out. And then I'm like, well, what do I do? I'm like, I can't get a hold of nobody. This is like the timing's really bad right now. So she'll just go to the train station and then you need to leave
And
now.
what triggered it, you think?
That I don't know.
So this is a crazy. I mean, so it's almost it's
After sex, which is
Yeah.
also weird.
Yeah,
You
no.
didn't meet
Early in
before
the morning.
sex.
yeah.
No,
It's
no,
it's
after.
yeah. That is a one night stand. That's
Yeah.
not even. It's what would we even call that?
And she was single. She had her own place, everything. Yeah.
Oh my
So it
God.
wasn't like a husband or nothing like thinking, are you, no, nothing. Totally single, very friendly, the whole thing. Kicked me out after. Then, finally the train comes. I take the train.
Like a one night eviction.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. That was wild
Just
because
kidding.
I remember
Not
I
even
have,
like, yeah.
I have jet lag too.
Yeah.
So you're waking up, you're like, well, the time difference, everything, it feels like you're drunk and, well, you kind of hungover. But yeah, luckily after that, caught the train, hung out at the station. It was freezing cold and my
You took the
suitcase.
conductor home.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so our general hot tip, I think, is like, do not plan
No.
on your one night stand to also be a hotel.
Yes.
Is to take a
Yeah, still good. Yeah.
Well,
because-
obviously, it was hoping to be a weeklet.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's
No,
stayed-
no,
that
I'll
one
stay
night
for
stand.
about a
No,
week.
you-
And then,
you were-
so no, stay here, let's
But
hang out. And that was
It's
it.
still a stranger, like
Yeah.
a FaceTime or whatever. So I think that like stranger danger kind of applies, right? So, but I also think that like what we learned from Orna and Matthew Walters, who are like relationship experts, that they were like, when we meet somebody and we talk a little bit, FaceTime, texting, maybe even a date or 2 or 3, our mind will fill in positive blanks about this person and where this can go,
Yeah.
which is male and female trait.
Yep.
So we will naturally just put someone in a positive light and therefore make decisions based on that, which could sometimes be a little.
Sure.
I mean, I went on a first date to someone's house that I had never met, and I think we had only texted. All my friends were like, "Oh, you crazy?" I survived and it was all fine. However, I understand now how good it is since
Yeah.
I've been on all these dates. So we have to be careful out there. Okay, speaking of being not careful, can come with a lot of regrets. We have a little game that we call Regret Roulette.
Okay.
You're gonna spin this wheel, It has a bunch of categories on it.
Basically, I spin it. If I say land on worst sex, I tell my worst sex story.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, regrets
Regrets.
around it. I know Drew has many regrets. Worst text.
There you go. Worst.
I feel it's worst text.
That's a hard one.
There's so many bad texts.
Yeah. As far as regret goes, I guess I could say that I have broken up with somebody over text and I regretted it.
That is the worst text.
Yes.
You broke up with someone on text?
Yeah. We were only dating for like 3 months.
Only dating for 3 months and you broke up via text?
Like, she was not available.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She was not available. I couldn't call her. Like, I was on another show.
She wasn't available? Was she on the moon?
No. Basically, I was on another show in New York. She was on a show in, I don't know, somewhere like in like Australia or something.
Uh-huh.
And every single time I tried to call her, she was not available. Like, it was a bad relationship to begin with. Like, anytime I would try to talk to her, it was always like, I don't have time for you. Like, I'm too busy, blah, 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 whatever. And
Would this be her version as well?
I think so, because like the text was like, I'm like, hey, I don't think this is working out. Like, are you just not available for me, whatever? And she goes, I get it, cool, thanks. And I will say, like, when I ran into her again, like a year later, she was not that cool about it. And she's like, oh, there's the asshole that broke up with me over text. And I was like, like, I didn't know what to, like, you weren't there. Like,
My God.
I don't know what to say. Like,
I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
like I was better than a voicemail.
Did you have to do it that second? Was there another chick? I actually don't know.
I will say
I
one
don't know
of the
because a
reasons.
voicemail you fucking called and you just went to voicemail.
I will say the
That's
reason
different.
behind it though was also because I was falling for somebody else in New York, and I didn't want to.
That's what I'm saying. You're in
cheat
a
on
rush
her.
to exactly.
I was like, I feel worse cheating.
Okay, that's good. Amanda doesn't cheat. I like it. I got this lady right her in the wings. And 3, 2, 1, break up. I'm good. Therefore, I don't cheat. I just broke someone's heart via text. But okay, worst text.
But
That is the worst text.
I was 20. Well, how old were you there? 27, 28. We
Fine.
were.
Fine.
And again, like,
I got okay, fine.
and again, it was.
You're better now. You would not dump on text
100%
now.
No.
Right.
No.
Fine.
I think
Stupid
obviously,
decision.
yeah. As we said, regrets, worst text.
Yeah. I one
Regrets.
time got dumped at LAX on the phone by my boyfriend who was supposed to pick me up. And
Oh, man.
I stood there with presents. I literally had presents for him. And I was like schlepping my luggage. And I was like, hey, boo, where are you? He's like, yeah, about that.
Okay, I'm
I'm
actually
not
not picking
here.
you up.
I was like,
Oh, man.
fucking asshole. All right, Neil, go ahead, spin the wheel. Ghosting.
Speaking of
right.
ghosting,
A regret regarding ghosting. Did you ghost someone Neil really badly?
You know
Did you
what's
break any hearts?
You know what's? I'm a really nice guy. I don't ghost anybody, but I've been ghosted a bunch of times. That's for sure. But really, I
You've
don't.
never ghosted anybody?
No, I'm always nice. I'll send a
Well, how do
message
you- and be like, hey, it's not working out?
yeah, what's
I-
the point of ghosting?
Yeah, what is? Yeah, I don't. I think that I want to say respectfully. I think that's a woman thing. They'll ghost more than guys.
Oh, Neil, you stepped on the toe.
I've had women ghost me like, I mean, like
Neil.
crazy. Yeah.
I
You know,
agree.
you know what? I'm sorry. I did ghost a girl. You just brought. It just popped in my head. I did ghost a girl. Let me tell you this right now.
Okay.
Text a girl a few times. Hey, you want to go out on Friday? Yeah, we'll go out on Friday. Okay, when do you know, where do you want to meet? Whatever. I didn't hear back till Friday morning. This was, I was just like, you know what? This girl's like, every time I've texted this girl, I've known her for about a month. It takes a week to respond. So after on Friday, when she said, okay, we can meet at this place. This is Friday morning. After from Monday confirming, I didn't respond. Yeah, I was like, I just all back in my head, I'm like, you know, fuck this. I didn't respond. So yes, I did ghost somebody. I just remembered that.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. You gentlemen are obviously the kings of, I think, spotting red flags.
But I love red flags.
So we are going to give you guys 2 little props. I'm going to read a bunch of statements, and you're just going to say if it's a red or green flag. Here are your flags.
Yeah.
Drew, here's your flags.
Just
Neil.
solid.
Okay, here we go. 44, but just like you, she has no kids and has never been married.
Green flag.
Green flag.
Or both.
Okay, which would be good. I do have a question. Do you feel that you get less swiped on because you have no kids and never married?
Green flag, yes.
Do you think that happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you?
I mean, I guess, maybe, sure. I don't know if it comes up until like the second or third date, the path.
I think women love dads. I think women love men that are fathers.
Yeah.
I think so. You see
I'm
that
gonna tell you,
dad
Neil,
or
I'm a
man?
little
Or...
discriminative. I do swipe on the occasional, not never married, no kids, But I'm a little
You
scared.
have kids.
Yeah, but can I tell you what it is for me? I think that when I see a man in their 40s or 50s that no kids, never married, I fear that since I want a relationship, this man is terrified of commitment.
Why did
Yeah.
yeah.
So then I don't want to waste my time.
All my buddies that are my age, we grew up together, and they're all now dads, and they got the dad bod.
Uh-huh.
Man, these guys, they got girls throwing themselves at them.
But do you think there's anything to that? That you guys can't settle down? I said, like, that's my
can, it's
fear.
just-
So do you
yeah.
think your standard is too high? That's my point. I swear, let's
Nothing
go
to do
guys.
with standards. I love my freedom. I'd love to meet a girl who says, "Go do whatever you want, come home later at this time," and not
Yeah,
try to
that's
control
normal,
me.
though, for many
I would
girls.
love that. I would
Yeah.
love that. But I do believe in this time we're in now. A lot of women are a little more demanding or try to control me or have certain demands, and I'm just like, no.
I feel like there could be a whole Neil episode we may not have time for. I feel like
Yeah, I got a lot of
Okay.
crazy stories. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it. Another one. A girl who dated one of your friends previously.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Oh,
Just stay away. Wouldn't do that.
Yep.
Just no. It's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
oh wow.
I did that in like high school. Not
It's just a
fun.
bad
It's
idea.
not good.
I've had my friends, ex-girlfriends hit on me after. I'm just like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. No.
Don't cross
No,
that line.
Don't. It's just, even if you're not friends with that person or anything later or just in that circle, no. It just creates
Yep.
problems. And it's just like,
Awkward.
no. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all, yeah, no.
The kind of person who does not like to be alone and they always have a packed social schedule.
Green flag?
Green,
Green
yeah,
flag?
green flag.
But I'm going to give you the reason why that's a green flag. Any guy normally is not going to be waiting at home for her. He'll say, sure, honey, go do whatever you want. He's going to do what he wants. And then when she says, can I come see you? Oh, yeah, come on over then.
Okay, we like busy girls.
Yeah.
Okay,
As long as there's time for you though, as well.
sure.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this. A homebody girl.
Yes, green flag.
Green
I love
flag.
homebody girls.
Oh,
I love homebody
So
girls.
basically anything right now. We're establishing that we're
Hey,
all
let me tell you, you go out with a girl that's a homebody, you're saving a lot of money. She's happy to come over, watch movies on Tubi or something for free. And she even like will make food sometimes. I've
Okay.
had plenty of
Yeah.
amazing women
okay,
like that.
I
Yes.
hear you. Okay. A woman who still talks to a bunch of her exes.
green flag.
Green flag, but green flag, let me tell you why. Because the guy is not going to be waiting around. Same thing. When she's all over the place, when she has time, she'll come looking for you. And guys, all right, the door's
So if
open.
they
Why
talk
not?
to the ex a lot, that's okay?
I don't mind. But here's the thing. I'm not going to be waiting around for her and taking her serious.
Oh.
No.
And
They talk out to the exes, that puts them in a certain category.
Yes, yes.
I think also,
But
yeah,
you'll
like-
still sleep with them. Yeah, why not? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But you
But like,
gotta
why
invest
is
in
like?
something.
I guess it would be like, what is the relationship like? You know, like, is it like their best friend, or is it like more flirty? Like, are they? I don't like
No, I hear you.
some caveats.
I hear
I
you.
say green flag doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
There's basically a barometer on the exes because I agree. Someone who talks to the exes all the time, I don't enjoy that. I think that's not normal. But someone who's friendly with the ex and on occasion check in, that's fine.
Yeah.
Woman who says she's ethically non-monogamous, but she wants a relationship. She wants to be in a relationship with you, but she wants an open relationship.
Yeah, a green flag. Yeah.
Red flag. No.
Let me tell you
Hold
why
on.
it's a green
I gotta be. I gotta only date you, but you date everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Red flag for Drew.
yeah.
Green flag.
A green
for
flag
Neil.
because same thing. Okay, honey, go do whatever you want. You call me whenever you want to have a good time, and
but
that's
in
it.
a relationship,
Relationship with you.
are
Yeah.
you okay in a relationship to have?
She's going
someone
to be thinking it's a relationship.
Oh,
Okay,
but,
So
but
you're
it's
out there
not.
and cheating as well.
Okay.
Well,
We're
yeah,
not
the guys,
cheating.
that's
If
what
it's
happens.
open for both, then yes. But it can't be like.
Well, that's
I
not
want
going to
my
work
cake
open
and
for
eat it
both.
too.
It's not going to work open for both. But,
know.
but any guy is just, most normal guys just going to be like, oh, yeah, honey, we're monogamous. And of course, you do whatever you want. No, he's
Okay.
not.
Oh, okay. So ethical non-monogamy is a deal breaker for Drew.
Yeah.
It is not for Neil. Basically, if you were in a relationship, Neil, with someone committed, right? Like, what was your longest relationship?
Yeah, that was a while. Like 4 years. But it's
It
been a long
3-4
time.
years.
Yeah.
Would you
yeah.
have been okay if she said, "Hey, I want an open relationship"?
No, absolutely
Exactly.
not.
So that would
Absolutely
be a
not.
red
Okay,
flag.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, a Disney adult.
Red flag.
Red flag.
The kind that like
That
go to
loves
Disneyland
all
and
things Disney, they go 100 times a year.
wackos.
Just like
Red
might as well
flag.
be. Might as well be Christianity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
What is the deal? I mean, it's, yeah. Anytime you see some women,
It's a cult.
if you
Yeah.
if you see a woman on her profile picture with the Disney ears, whatever, it's like, oh, forget, it, just run away. Or the Star Wars, just like no,
Okay,
it's
any
problems.
franchise and not good. Okay, go
I don't
ahead.
mind going to Disneyland. It'd be fun, but like exactly, they're like I go once a week.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah. No, they're just whacked out.
I think it's fascinating. How
Yeah.
about that? A woman who poses with her cat in all her photos on a dating
Red
app.
flag. Red flag.
Red flag.
Red
dog
Stay
flag.
away from cat women.
Okay.
No
Dog
cat
person.
women.
Not against cats. It's just like
Not
you
against
said, if
cats,
they're
yeah.
like every picture is them in the.
Okay. Would it be
Yeah.
different if it was a dog in every picture?
No, it's okay. I'm a dog person.
Wow.
But
Oh,
also,
you'd be okay with dogs too.
yeah,
Why are we just
I meant women
against
that are
cats?
women that are dog lovers
person.
are so like super friendly
Oh,
and
so
nice.
that's okay. So you both give a red flag for a woman who poses with all of her cats or a cat. But if a woman has a lot of every photo with a dog, it's a green flag.
again, dog person.
Dog person. Let me give you
Hey,
one
somebody
more.
to get along with.
Hey,
a conversation now.
cats
Let
don't
me.
work for the cops.
Yeah, let me give you a story. If you meet a girl online and her profile picture is like hugging the dog or something, that's like a pretty good girl.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's a nice one.
I like dogs and cats, but you know.
So what if a guy had all pictures of him hugging a cat? Would you be like,
I will tell you, hard left. That was that would not work. Okay. So thank you for playing red flag, green flag. Good
Oh, that
game.
was fun.
We learned a lot of you guys. Now, again, Drew, I think you're into a little crazy or
Yeah.
a lot crazy.
tend to go a lot crazy?
Right. That's maybe why it's not working out.
Probably. It could be.
I've dated a lot of girls. I don't even know their name.
But you don't even know that. But then you haven't dated them.
No, but there's girls I've gone out with one night stand. I don't even know their name.
Oh, interesting.
That happens
So
a
what are you
lot, I
saying?
think.
What do you say? No, it doesn't. Like, I don't think so. I always know when I take home. I know their name. Yeah. What do you? So you go like, hey, you meet them. They go, hey, I'm Caroline, and after that, you just say you
Like,
call them you for the
Yeah,
next day?
exactly. It was a pleasure meeting
You know what? Here you go. This is what happens.
Honey.
Honey, sweetheart. Where do you want to go, honey? Nice to meet you, honey. Hi,
Ah.
sweetheart. That's a thing
Has
where
anyone ever turn around and be like, what's my fucking name?
if that does happen, tell me what is your name. Don't even try to hide that. Don't try to hide it.
I agree.
Don't hide it. Just tell me. Yeah, another one too. If you're testing a guy, ask him what did we eat for dinner the other day, or what was our first meal? Because most guys don't remember.
I don't have the need to ask a guy if he's dating multiple women because I know he does. I know, like, I have a roster, they have a roster. I'm also seeing multiple people.
But I guess like you said, like winning is like you hope that you win versus everybody else. Like you're the winner. You know,
Right.
like you're
Out
the
of the
one
raw,
like,
if
yeah,
I like him.
that they don't want to go after anybody else anymore. you know?
Correct.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that also at 40 plus, that dating group, we remember, usually people remember a time even without the internet. We remember dial-up. We definitely remember a time when there was no cell phones. Like there's a lot of the digital revolution that we remember when it wasn't here. So I actually think that's an advantage to us in online dating because people are tired of swiping and
Yeah.
like, yes, people always say, oh, there's an endless supply and they keep looking for the better thing. Yeah, to an extent, but we also want to be like, just get off them, right? You just want to, there is hope of meeting someone that you cherish and like
Yeah, absolutely.
and there's a future with, you know? So speaking of daunting, bios. People put some crazy stuff out there on their bios to attract, right? We every week have something called Biohazard,
Okay.
where we pull sometimes the funniest or worst bios. Let me know what you guys think. Here are the
Maybe
two
honestly,
favorites.
do you read bios?
No.
No.
Guys really pretty much don't read bios. Let's just look at the pictures. All right.
You don't even read the
No,
bios?
bios.
So if I put in my bio, like,
You can literally put like
axe murderer,
If you're on dating apps, and this
Yeah.
is what I did in the
I
past,
have to put something.
my bio was my Instagram profile page, and that was it.
Oh.
You want to get to know me? Get on my Instagram. You'll see.
There's some good bios though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read you one anyway. You should be reading bios.
copy.
Okay. Hey, this sounds like a woman for different Drew.
Let's go.
I enjoy skinny skiing and going to bullfights on acid.
Let's go. Let's see.
Wow.
I mean, I'm interested. I want to see what this involves.
Who's interested in this fight?
I'm bullfighter. I
Would you
mean,
swipe on that woman?
yes.
Yeah.
Wow. On that one, no, I would skip
a
on
lot.
that one. I'd skip.
Okay.
I'm intrigued. I want to see what a bullfight on acid is.
See, this is why you're single. All right, here we go. My other favorite profile of the week. This girl. Who knows, Neil? Maybe she's for you. I'm very sick of pretending to be a cool, laid-back girl so people want to date me. I am literally balls to the wall insane, and that's okay. Pussy is immaculate. Head game is otherworldly. I will treat you right, and I will also cry every day. High risk, high reward.
No.
I'll send if she's really
She's already
hot,
full of herself.
send one message. Maybe she responds and says, "Let's go out and have a good time." She doesn't. She doesn't.
Okay. Okay.
I would say no. I feel like she's already full of herself. And
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna
that's for
be-
sure. Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely,
I
absolutely.
read this to a friend of mine, Gus, and he was like, sure, high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Sure.
The way I'm thinking, hey, short-term good time, that's it. And if it builds, it builds.
Well, remember like in the 80s when people were like, there was like VHS dating tapes?
I'm looking for someone who's looking for me.
I have 2 cats, and I don't know how to ride a horse. And my goal in life is to have my own religion.
I was a flop at canoeing. I'm looking for a romanticist.
That's your camera. Neil, you ready?
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Hey, I'm Neil Bentley Fierro. I love hiking, beach, and Italian food. So if you want to come out and just have a good time, let's go.
That was so good. Damn it. Okay.
Drew's dating bio. Hey, we want to help all our daters, including myself, find love. So let's go, Drew.
All right. All right. My name is Drew. I would call myself a hopeless romantic. I will treat you like a queen or a princess, wherever you want to be. I love long walks on the beach. I love going on hikes with my dog and with you, and also love Korean barbecue. And finally, when we go back to whether your place, my place, I make excellent espresso martinis.
That was great. Espresso
Sweet.
martinis. I've at your place. I've been brought espresso martinis.
Yes, you had?
It's a lot to keep up with the profiles, Instagram. It's still a job, right? You have to be active on your phone, finding, swiping. You have to go out a lot, which costs money and whatever, right? So, but when you
So much money these days.
it does.
Do you pay a lot?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to hear a simple story, when I go on a date, I pay.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
I
can
pay.
pay when I go
But
out.
here,
Exactly.
How about, now,
so,
how
so
about,
expensive for you, Anna.
yeah. But how about this now? The women get, some of the women I've dated get upset that I'm paying. They don't trust me that I'm paying.
What's wrong with these women?
They don't trust me. They
Can you give me their number? I need to talk.
I think they're more hoping that you're not expecting something else in return.
No, not
I think
even
that's
that.
what,
No, it's a culture thing. It's a culture thing.
Oh.
So what happens is they'll be like, oh, he paid for the whole thing. Like, no, I could pay for my own. It's just not right. And they get upset. Like, well, it's, it's a Western country. If I'm offering to pay for you.
I have
never
offered to
offered to
pay on the 3rd date.
That's nice.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Third date,
That's nice.
Because I kind of feel like, listen, we've gone on 2 great dates. Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
really want to pay for today. It's like a gesture that I see you, I
That's
hear
nice.
you. So that's what I've done. In a long-term relationship, we split down the middle and everybody works and you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
nice.
but-
That's a nice
so-
way to do it.
So I
Yeah.
think it's just at the courtship, I feel like there's something about,
What's that first impression?
first
Well,
impression.
yeah.
I mean, even my last relationship, like I would say, honestly, 95% of the time I paid. I always drove.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be nice.
Yeah.
My
just
last
always
relationship,
did.
I also paid for 95% of everything. And I will never do that again. And someone said to me, I went on a date with another guy who also did not make a lot of money. And I said it to him, I'm sorry, I like you, but financially, I can just tell. And then he goes, well, you should go out there and good luck, like meeting your millionaire. Like, he was a little bit hurt, I think. And I said to him, like, I generally didn't used to give a fuck. Like, they could earn like nothing. But after paying for so much
Yeah.
for 6 years, I was just like, I can't do it again. Like, I don't know why I thought that money would keep me safe or something, but I felt it was just like an unconscious.
Well, you have like
thing
a
from my
dependent,
hand.
another dependent, another kid.
Yeah, you're like a mom in that relationship.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Right.
like. Yeah.
So I think that like it doesn't make me shallow. It's just based on experience.
No,
You don't want to do
no.
it again.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And
I
also
just
too,
like-
in a relationship, if the woman's like the mom in the relationship, it's just, that's not going to work.
That's what I think
Yeah,
too.
that's not gonna
and then
work.
and then the guy was feels inadequate, and then he has to go cheat to make himself feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But I
what
think,
Well,
like,
what happens too with a guy like that, I don't know him, but what happens, a lot of guys, this is before, you're out with a pretty girl, what happens? Other girls look at the guy, what does this guy have? What is it? And so his ego gets boosted, and so
Yeah.
therefore he's thinking,
Sure.
oh, I can hit on any girl, they like me.
Someone else told me
Yep,
that.
that's true.
Someone else told me that if
Yeah.
you're cute or you do well, you're good looking, you're out with them, then those girls will look
Oh,
at the
yeah.
guy and be like,
they-
what does he have?
Yeah, yeah. I know
Pete
maybe-
Davidson?
Yeah.
Pete Davidson? I mean, come on. That guy, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no offense, but it's like, he gets the
Oh,
hottest
it's
women.
the Pete Davidson
He gets the
factor.
hottest women in Hollywood.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks for calling me hot boys. I'll take it. Okay, other things you have to learn though when you're out there dating now, it's all these dating terminology. Like there's a ton of it. Like I knew the basics, right? When I started dating, like just the most common ones, and I mentioned it before, like ghosting. I just learned about situationship, but I did not know the nanoship and the mosting and all these words. I'm
The what?
learning. Well, that's a good phase. Drew.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to read you a term, dating terminology, and you're going to guess what it is. Here we go. Kitten fishing.
I'm guessing it's going to be somebody who is younger than what they said they were.
Okay. What do you think it is,
She's giving away her, you know what, much easier.
Good guesses. Kitten fishing. A milder version of catfishing, where someone misrepresents themselves, e.g., old photos, exaggerated profile. and
Oh yeah,
descriptions.
that's very common. That's one thing. You know, go easy on the filters. I think for anybody,
Yeah.
go easy on the filters.
Go easy on the filters.
Yeah.
Well, can't you tell though? I feel like
You can
I
tell.
can tell.
No, but have you seen now everyone's using AI filter?
They're better.
Yeah.
No, but AI filter looks more cartoonish, more like it's just too much.
Mm.
Too
You know
much.
what? I will agree on that a little bit. I was on Raya. I can't see women's profiles, but if I go on the map section to see just like singles near me, for some reason it doesn't block out women. I clicked on some of them and I was like, I don't, if these women are real, I don't stand a
No,
chance
no,
in
people,
hell.
yeah, you
They
see that
look
too much
so
now.
AI
Yeah,
that
no,
it
it's
was
too
like
much
it
now.
wasn't. And then I went on a date with a guy from Raya, and it was the second thing he said to me. I swiped on you because your pictures look normal. Next one, future faking. What do we think future faking can be?
Somebody who's going to school to be a doctor, but they're not a doctor yet.
I would say their intentions, they're lying about their intentions so they can get laid.
Okay.
Ooh.
A tactic often used in relationships where someone makes exaggerated promises about a shared future, such as talking about moving in together, marriage, or other major commitments without genuine intention of making those promises. Every woman listening to this podcast now just kind of had a little PTSD shaky moment. Have
Okay.
you done any future faking, gentlemen?
No, not future faking. No.
You never made a promise of like, hey, I can't wait to the next time or next year?
No.
No.
And knowing you have no intention?
No, no. What ends up happening with me, the girl's like, you're not ready to get married. They're gone.
Oh, you're not ready to get married? We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
You're
But
hoping.
right away, your girls are like, are you ready to get married? And then right away, I'm just like, well,
Oh.
just take it one day at a time. And then 6 months go by, 8 months, whatever. You're not ready and they're gone.
Oh,
That's what
they're
happens.
moving fast.
They're moving
and
fast.
in your case, Drew?
No, like I never, yeah, why lie? It's like, you know, if you see a relationship with somebody, you tell them, or if you don't, you tell them.
Soft launch. What do we think that is?
Dating others while you're still dating that person and see where it goes.
Okay.
I think it's more like you pretend like you're in a relationship, but you're really not. You're still testing the waters.
Soft launch, used to describe the act of subtly including a new partner in a post, photo, or video shared online. This is a tactic often used to announce a change in a relationship status without getting into detail about a new partner. Oh, I like that.
Social media.
That's cute.
But many guys do that to gain points with the girls. And you see, we're taking the next step now.
No,
lot of
for
guys do that.
sure. If I'm with a guy and he posts a picture on social media, yeah.
Together, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in it, right, Drew?
There's just so much pressure, like now on
Okay.
social media.
I think. Did you learn something today? I think you
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
I knew none of those terms.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if these lost boys were found, but okay, we're at the very end. We have something called the perfect 10. We end with 10 quick questions, kind of quick fire, because we like to think that our guests are 10s, no
Oh,
matter what.
Thank you.
You are You've been perfect. You've been a lot of fun. Sarah, if I missed something, let me know. You feel good? All right. So I'll ask you one question and we can go Neil first and then Drew. And these are like little quick ones. Here we go. What is the most romantic gesture someone has ever done for you?
Made an amazing meal for me without me asking or anything and cleaned the house. I just get home every day like, wow, how nice of you.
Ah, Drew, most romantic gesture.
to me, like what stands out would be like, yeah, like I remember like coming home one day and like just naked and it was like, have your way with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, you know,
okay. I think we found Drew's thing though.
Yeah, yeah.
People have not been romantic enough around you.
maybe.
That's
You know what? I think women would like flowers, but for guys, I have had some girls actually just write me a card. I was like, wow, that's so nice.
You are the second guy to say that.
Yeah.
The second guy
Yeah,
to
like,
say
write a card. I had a few girls write cards to me.
Another person got a
Yes.
letter
Yeah.
and he loved it.
Yeah.
So see, we're all learning things on this
Yeah.
show.
I've had
Okay.
a few girls write letters to me.
What's
and
the
give cards.
best what is the best piece of dating or love advice you have ever received?
Find a girl who looks up to you, kind of like a dad, like your number one fan, like a girl who looks up to you.
Oh, okay. Drew?
I'm gonna say like actually, if that was your advice, I'm gonna say something I read recently
Okay.
where basically I relate to this. Like basically I text you right away, I call you right away in response because I care about you and I want you to know that you are important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that like if I text you and it takes you so long to respond or whatever shows to me that maybe I'm not as important.
100%.
100%,
You know?
100%. No, he's
that's
you're right.
100% accurate.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I enjoy if I text somebody,
Yeah.
they right away engage
Yeah.
back. Because I do the same thing to them.
Yeah.
I'm like somebody, I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, I want you to know that like
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm always there responding. Even if it's like 5 minutes, I go, sorry, I was doing something.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I did the thing. I texted with a guy on a Monday I really liked. He asked me out for Saturday, multiple days in advance. I said, I will get back to you on Wednesday. I'll know. On Wednesday, I got back to him. I said, I can make Saturday work.
Yeah.
He then waits 24 hours to say, I think I can too, whatever. And you know what I texted him back? I said, hey, listen, text, not text, certainly text.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And that is a good lesson, I think.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
All right,
Agreed.
let me continue. Perfect 10.
Right.
Push. What's the one thing you would lie about on a dating app? When you're ready, either one can go first.
That's a
I mean, I guess
diplomacy.
depends on who you're. No.
Yeah, no, Joan. Yeah, that's tough. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Lost Boys are the two most honest men in dating.
Like, you're gonna find out, like, why
I mean,
lie?
Okay,
But your age is already on there. You can't lie about your age. You know.
you can't lie about your age.
Okay, fair enough about this. I'll say that. Like, true. I have lied about like how long I'm in a city for.
Okay. We'll say this. I've lied. My cooking skills are great, and yeah, I'm good at making rice and tuna. You know?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take it.
no, it's-
what is the
they're
quality you
hard.
most hate or deplore in a partner?
Tries to act like a mom.
Okay, acts like a mom, like bosses you around like a little
Tries
kid.
a boss, or don't do this, or be careful. We're not going to do that. Like once a girl does that, I'm like, you sound like my mother.
You can't.
I can't deal with
Can't
this.
do that.
No.
I say
Are you-
bossiness.
Are you
Yeah.
close with your mother?
No.
Oh, okay, maybe that's.
I would probably say the same thing. Bossiness. It's like we're partners. You're not like a mom or a boss. Like we're supposed to be equal.
Oh, you both going for bossy.
I would say bossy. Yeah.
Oh, boss is the most. It's the quality you most deplore.
I'll give you an example. Look, I have a bad habit sometimes. I kind of bite my nails or my skin. Sometimes I'm driving. So it's such a bad habit. It's one thing I need a break. I went out one time with a girl. We're going out for a few months. And one day I'm driving the car. I bite my nail. She smacked my hand down.
Oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah. I was just like,
That is a mom move.
oh. Like,
Oh.
I I kept my cool, but I'm just like, seriously, don't ever do that again.
That's
Like,
too much.
don't ever do that
That
again.
is too much.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
agree.
yeah.
You
And
want a partner. You don't want to.
I agree. What turns you on?
I love voices.
oh, that's
You love
nice. yeah.
voices.
I love voices.
Okay, for you, Neil.
A girl that's very, very feminine and submissive.
What is the
I like
most
that.
unusual place you have had sex?
The garage.
Like a multi-parking garage?
Yeah, parking the girls.
Or like a multi-levels?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's out there. So, but it's kind of like a Wild Orchid. Go ahead.
Sorry, mom. On stage.
On stage,
On stage.
like a stage we worked on,
No. Like in
like
front of people.
on a rock.
Like it
stage?
was like a sex show.
A
Oh.
sex show. You had sex on a sex show?
It was like a gathering of people, and they
A
were like, "Would
gathering of
you
people?
want to have sex with that person on stage?" And I was like, "Okay." And
Oh,
it was like a sex convention.
a sex
Wow.
convention.
Mm-hmm.
I would be too
And,
nervous. I couldn't do that.
How many people are there?
150, 200 people.
150, 200 people,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a stage there. Is it a dark nightclubby place?
No, it's kind of like lit, I would say it's more like a
Convention center?
like an office building kind of thing. They just asked me, "Would you be willing to have sex on?" Yeah,
On stage, and why wouldn't you? So
And
Drew
I
was
was
like, "Fuck it,"
I was like 22, and I was like, "Sure, let's go."
and you had sex in front of all those people, and then you came, and
Mm-hmm. It was,
everyone
it's like
"Yay!"
no, like it's like weird. Like they don't just sit there and watch. Like it's kind of like you're just having
Oh,
sex with
they're
people
walking around,
walking
like animals in a
around.
zoo.
Yeah,
They're just like, in here we have a man having sex.
yeah,
Wow.
Oh,
yeah. So it's like like people just sat there and like eating popcorn, you know. It was.
what is this place?
Yeah.
I gotta go. What is the name of this convention?
It was literally like so. The thing was like you had to be invited as a guy, or girls can just go for free. The guys would have to pay. Some guys would pay like 10 grand to go to these things,
Oh God.
and I was just invited.
More. Did you charge for this?
No, I got it for free.
Okay, listen.
Hey,
that
and also at 22, I was like, I got laid. Like, it
Hey,
was
listen.
great.
That is
Yeah,
that
that's
is
true.
a great
You know,
story.
22
That is
also.
actually a great
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Have you ever sent nudes to anyone?
Never.
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 Yeah.
You have.
Yep.
What's a love lesson that you have to learn twice?
I don't know if this would work, but for some reason I met a few women. I thought they were divorced and they're not.
So your love lesson is that you have to check your paperwork better on these women?
Yes.
I mean, I guess like a lesson would be like how to just like make somebody happy, I guess. Like how like,
Yeah.
you learn what
Have you
everybody's
learned
different.
anything from your past relationships you don't want to bring into your next one?
Sure, like
Give me
yeah,
an
like,
example.
I guess like everybody has insecurities.
Yep.
And something I've learned is that you should let them feel less secure or insecure about those insecurities. So like more secure about it, I guess you should say. Like
Yeah.
whatever it might be. Like if she's worried that I'm cheating on her,
Yep.
I should then make her feel like she is the only one person for me instead of getting angry about it, you know? Like feel like why are you talking to that person? And like why are you going through my phone?
Yeah. Look at
Instead,
this
I should be like, well,
Hey.
like how can I make you feel more secure?
Yeah. Hey, babe, what's really wrong? Like,
Yeah.
or how can I help? And you know what? That is like a bit leaps and bounds. I think that's super important. Drew, a year from today,
Mhm.
what personal glow up would you and I celebrate?
Oh, like a future telling?
Mhm.
Oh God, hopefully I have a relationship in a year.
Oh, Drew would have finally found someone in
Yes.
a year, and we'll toast to that.
Yes.
Okay.
You can finally be invited to my wedding, hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
You keep saying that.
I better be the officiator at your wedding, or I'm gonna be miffed. or in the wedding, in the front row, in some capacity.
There you go.
Neil, what would we be celebrating in a year?
You know what? The first thing I think of is career.
Great.
I just think of career and me leading in an action movie.
Okay. So in a
I'm
year
just
from
thinking
now,
career,
we'll celebrate you leading in an action movie.
like Jason Statham or something like that.
Love.
Fine, that's what I
Stuntman. And I love Stuntman.
Hey, we do. Perfect. I love it. Love and career is how we're going to end Peter Pan. Okay, I think these lost boys are not as lost as I thought. I have hopes for them. Thank you for listening to Hey Girl You Up. And the answer to that is always. All right. Thanks, gents.
Thank you.
Next up on Hey Girl You Up, I won't settle. We're not picky, we're precise. Don't forget to subscribe.